Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word and truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David. To the Akwat that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the hopeful elect, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 to 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. All right, Salakia. I am the brother Yashawan, back with some more information. Shalom and salutations to you all. Psalm 64 and 8. The name of this lesson is going to be called Ratchet-NESS is Ratcheting Up. Assassinations / leaked plans. If I can remember all of that, Lord will. Psalm 64 and 8. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All right. All that see them shall flee away. Let's read it in the NIV. He will turn their own tongues against them and bring them to ruin. All who see them will shake their heads in scorn. Let's go down here. They will be made to stumble. Their own tongues work against them. All who see them will shake their head. So, let's see, where are we going to start at? Not there. I want to start here. Leaked attack plans. Okay? Now, we're going to analyze this real quick, and then we're going to move on to the assassinations. But these leaked attack plans could be one of two things. Okay? It could be leaked by the Americans so as to forestall the attack, right? Or Israel could have given the go-ahead for America to leak bogus plans, right? And we all, can surmise that. But what is it? Either way, it's this. They will be made to stumble. Their own tongues work against them. Even if they came up with the idea, well, let's leak out some false information. Well, like Iran isn't going to consider that. Of course they are. So that gives them an edge. Let's go here real quick. 2 Core 2. We're not the only ones that know how this devil moves, right? 2 and 11. Where is it? Lest Satan should get an advantage. What do they? What does Iran call America? The Great Satan, or the Big Satan, the Great Satan, and call the Israelis the Little Satan. So Ishmael or Salakia, Elam. Right? The Persians can be saying this too. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. This is a device. Leaked attack plans. Let's watch. See, this is live right now. They're speaking on leaked U.S. Pentagon documents reveal Israel's plan to attack Iran. This is live right now. Mirror now. So this is hot. Off the presses. What is this? Is this Sun Tzu, right? The Art of War? Or we're going to leak some plans that are bogus. Or America is like, well, we got to slow this nigga down. Okay? He's going to try to hit the nuclear power plant, so we got to, leak some information so that they can switch it up or go back to the drawing board or whatever. So let me see. What do we got here? Let's go with this one, 17 hours ago. See, this is all fresh, leaked plans. It goes back 1 or 2 days. Actually, coming up on a week here. But it's just gaining traction. Why? Because they're pushing it. Right? Doing what? Causing their own tongue with this media, witchcraft medium. They're causing their own tongue to fall upon themselves. One way or another. See, they don't understand. These people think they're smarter than everybody else, right? And they're acting on impulse and emotion. Oh, you hit me, we're going to hit you back 25 times stronger. Nope. And these Iranians, very, very wise, calculated, right? Patient, that making these monkeys look like a bunch of damn monkeys. Anyway, let's play the Salakia for talking.
Little robot.
A lot. I'm working on that. I encourage others to do that as well.
And speaking about this financial arm, how exactly does Hezbollah get their money? Is it just like fronted as a contribution to a charity?
That sounds stupid. How can you say that when everybody knows that the welfare state of so-called Israel, right, does nothing but get money and weapons from Babylon the Great? So what are you talking about? Stupid. Ridiculous. Listen to this.
And speaking about this financial arm, how exactly does Hezbollah get their money? Is it just like fronted as a contribution to a charity?
Hypocrite.
Hezbollah's money comes from Iran. Basically, Iran funds, arms, and trains Hezbollah. Hezbollah doesn't take their orders necessarily directly all the time from Iran, but more or less they do the bit.
That's exactly what Israel does. Oh no, well, we'll listen to you, but we're gonna act on our. It's the exact same story on the other side. So what are you talking about? How is it that they're bad for doing exactly what you're doing?
Iran. The benevolent charity is basically a means for Iran and other funders of Hezbollah, but mainly Iran, to funnel money to primarily the Shiite community and basically to buy their support. Because Hezbollah's activities, essentially Hezbollah is having taken over southern Lebanon and using it as a launching pad for attacks on Israel, which ends up causing retaliation, which creates great suffering.
They sound stupid. America gives billions of dollars and weapons to Israel so that they can conduct a genocide. What? Excuse me? What are you saying right now? I don't see Hezbollah or Hamas conducting a genocide. I see them trying to stay alive at best, right? And barely succeeding.
Willingness to put up with that suffering has to be purchased, and essentially this is the way that they do it.
And so is it like a savings and loan here in the United States, or a credit, like a credit union where there are multiple access points to this particular benevolent loan?
Yeah, I mean, look, they provide all kinds of services, and no doubt about it. Remember, Lebanon is essentially a failed state.
Hypocritical. Okay, so anyway, they're not even talking about the secret plan. You're talking about something entirely different. You're going to talk about the secret plan?
But not in insubstantial proportion of the population that depends on them financially. And again, the money basically comes from Iran.
This is stupid. It says, leaked Israel attack plans, no surprise to Iran. This is talking about fucking a financial arm. This has nothing to do with leaked plan. This is stupid. Salakia. Wasting my time. Salat. And I'm quite sure this is saying nothing. It's on a loop. It's nothing.
Marketing and create.
Destroying my lesson here. Bear with me. Salakia. Baba Kasha. This is crazy. It's all impromptu.
A drone attack on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's private residence on Saturday. Netanyahu blamed Iran for the attempted assassination.
This is not about leaked attack plans. I'm about to go to assassinations right now. I just want 2 minutes on leaked assassination. 2 minutes. Leaked documents. Israel had plans to launch an attack on Iran. What are we talking about? Finances?
Israel has developed plans to launch an attack on Iran, according to documents that were apparently leaked online over the weekend. The top secret U.S. intelligence documents appeared online Friday, and it's unclear whether they were hacked or intentionally leaked by a member of the intelligence community. The documents say spy satellites have seen Israel moving military assets into place to conduct a military attack in response to Iran's missile attack on October 1st. The Pentagon said it is aware of that leak but declined to comment any further.
Now we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, okay? Who would put attack plans on the internet or anywhere, okay? Knowing that hackers exist, knowing that people leak shit. There are double agents and all of that. Come on now. So anyway, whatever this ruse, this is a ruse, okay? To get you to believe something that's you can see right through. And like whoever said that, it says it right here. It says, leaked Israel attack plans, no surprise to Iran. Why? Because Iran is not ignorant of Satan's devices. 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devil. We know every move this devil is going to make. He knows that we're telling him, basically telling him what to do. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on to first list of Arab leaders assassinated. They have no problem showing you a list, right? Let's look at YouTube. Okay. 3 days ago, I said, list of Arab leaders assassinated. Yahya Sinwar got killed. Okay, top 10 Hamas. This is 2 days ago. Top 10 Hezbollah and Hamas leaders assassinated by Israel since October 7th. So there's plenty of that. 3 days ago. Sinwar killed. Nasrallah assassination. It's everywhere. Okay. Assassination of top commander. Hamas leader. What we should know about. Let's see. Sinwar. I'm looking for a list. But they have no problem putting up 1 million or leaving up 1 million pieces, if you can call them that, on all of the leaders, all the Arab leaders that were assassinated. Crazy is political. All right, so let's take a quick look. Sinwar, Iran, 2 days ago. Why would this be up 2 days ago? And they're keeping up with it. But the point I'm making is this. Look at what's going on in the world. Look at the headlines. Remember it was crazy when a president got assassinated? Remember Franz Ferdinand? So what does this mean? If Franz Ferdinand started World War I by getting shot in the head, what's going on right now? Got to be World War III because everybody's getting shot up and bombed and strafed. Okay?
In a dramatic escalation of the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, Israel announced the death of Yahya Sinwar on October 17, 2024. Sinwar was the chief architect behind the October 7, 2023 attack that ignited the Gulf War. His death is a part of a broader campaign targeting high-ranking figures in both Hamas and Hezbollah.
That was it. Okay? A campaign. Listen close.
Targeting high-ranking
officials.
His death is a part of a broader campaign targeting high-ranking figures in both Hamas and Hezbollah.
And Iran. Okay? Can't forget Iran. It says Israel-Iran war, top 10 Hezbollah and Hamas leaders. There's more than that. They're killing IRGCs. Okay? So, whatever this is, don't quite know how they're skirting around it, but there it is. Now, let's move on. This says list of Arab leaders assassinated. Well, let's do this. Iran's hit list. I try to do the same with list of Israeli leaders assassinated. Nothing came up. So I got more specific. Iran's hit list of Israeli commanders. And okay, here's the search. That's not the search. That was one that I chose. Here's what came up in the search. Iran's hit list. Leaked documents. That's what comes up in Iran. See, because Iran released a hit list. Because Israel released a hit list and marking them, checking them off. Remember that? Xing them out one at a time? Well, then Iran did the same thing. Because people seem to think just because propaganda reigns supreme, right, with the West, especially in the West, okay, it doesn't mean that the other side ain't getting theirs in too, all right? What do you think Eastern propaganda is saying? That the West is winning? No, okay? So you have to suss these things out, right, by using common sense and extrapolation. So anyway, yeah, let's see. So where was I? There's a hit list. What is this? 2 weeks ago, Israel prepares Iranian hit list. Biden says don't bomb Iran's nuclear. Okay, see these hit lists? Is Israel's high command on Iran's Hezbollah hit list? See that? We watched this, right? This is what we were just trying to watch, and it was terrible. This is brand new right here. So, Lockie, let me save this. Might go up for the update. Slovakia. Ben Gurion is shut down. Look at that. Tel Aviv in panic. This is going on now. Look at this thing. Okay, Slovakia for that. Let me go here. Oh, shit, I can't do it now. Where was it? Not that. Iran was right, not that. It was this. Is Israel's high command on Iran's Hezbollah hit list? Let's look at this real quick.
Will Iran Hezbollah execute an assassination of a high-ranking Israeli figure? Are the ongoing ceasefire talks in Gaza just a charade, a distraction? Is the truth more ominous than we think? Reports emerging from Israel have painted a chilling picture. On Thursday, senior security officials warned members of Israel's security cabinet of a possible Iranian and Hezbollah plot to assassinate top Israeli figures.
All right, that's all we need. Okay. So they got a list, they got a hit list too. Now let's observe the date. 2 months ago. If this was 2 months ago, what is this? Bibi targeted again. As in yesterday, as in last night. Not 3 days ago. Not 2 days ago. Netanyahu house attack, right? This is 2 days ago, probably a total of 3. Talk about assassinations here, right? Netanyahu assassination attempt. One day is at the house. That's the house situation. But what about, okay, and what we're doing is we're seeing what they're, that's the house situation. I'm not talking about the house situation. I'm talking about not this, not 1 day ago, not a month ago, 52 minutes ago. That's the leak. I'm not talking about the leak. Ooh. Several found dead, 2 days. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for something that just happened, and I'm not seeing it. So now I have to go in and get out the heavy gun. I got to go get Skeletor. Where's Skeletor? Skeletor posted today, and this is the title of his post today. Come on now. Where you at, Skelly? Right here. Here's the title of his post. Red alert. This is moments ago. This is an hour or so ago. Red alert. Turn to glass. Netanyahu targeted again. Okay? Where's that at? So they're hiding it. Okay, this is Skeletor today. How long ago? 4 hours.
All right, guys, we have got a lot.
4 hours ago.
Let's not waste any time and get right to it. Did Iran really try to take out, assassinate the Israeli President Netanyahu? A lot of the evidence points to yes, and it may have been done through a proxy, but that isn't going to stop Netanyahu and the United States of America. And now France is doing an about face, and France is saying that first and foremost, they support and will always support the nation of Israel. Will these countries come under a coalition to take out Iran? The ex-president, possibly president to be again, Donald Trump, has once again said that we should turn the Iranian nuclear site into a sea of glass, a land of glass. Now, he has said that we should take them out. There's a lot of discussion in the U.S. military that that may be an operation that is going to take place. What we are about to see is a huge amount of upset in all of the Middle East. Some of the relations that we have with these oil-rich and oil-bearing countries is going to come very.
So it appears as though he's talking about the attempt the other day. Why would he say, so this is clickbait, Slovakia, my bad. I'm doing this all impromptu, so I did see this and I listened to it earlier, and apparently I confabulated what this means, because apparently he's talking about what happened when they attacked his house. So let's hear that one more time.
All right, guys, we have got a lot to get into in today's video, so let's not waste any time and get right to it. Did Iran really try to take out, assassinate the Israeli President Netanyahu? A lot of the evidence points to yes, and it may have been done through a proxy, but that isn't going to stop Netanyahu and the United States of America. And now France is doing an about face.
Okay, so this is clickbait. Okay, because this happened a few days ago. What are you doing? You got to stay up. So, Slovakia, it didn't happen again, but let me clarify that. Why am I making mistakes like that sometimes? Because sometimes we do. And then we correct our mistakes. And this is how we do it. All right? In my zealousness to have more attempted assassinations at this time, hastening the day, That's what that's called if you didn't know. This is what we're doing. Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. So if, just figured out, hey, guess what? Skeletor, got to watch him closer, right? We're parsing this thing out, all right? Because had there been another targeting again, right? You talk about after the last 3 days, it was 3 days ago. So when you say again, I think you're talking about today, all right? And there have been at least 3 attempts on him. They're attempting to get Donald Trump. And the point being made here is this, both sides, okay? Top 10 Hezbollah and Hamas leaders assassinated. There's a campaign, as the guy said, all right? There's a campaign to kill the leaders on both sides, all right? Vlad Putin, they're trying to take him down. They're trying to, Vlad said that Putin puts a hit on Zelensky. I don't know if I spelled that right. See what comes up here. One day. Mocks Zelensky. Salvage. I don't want 2 days ago. This goes back. The hit. Punishes 5 months. Russia puts Zelensky on wanted list. That's close. At first it was wanted, and then they said kill that nigga after a while. It goes back a little bit, but the point I'm making, all right? The point, let's see. Zelensky, I guess I did spell it right, Z-E-L-E-N-S-K. Zelensky, A-S-S-A-S-I-N-A-A-T-T-E-N. Let's see. 1 year, Ukraine foils assassination attempt. Okay, 5 months. Russian plot to kill foiled. So they're trying to kill each other is the point being made. Ukraine officials held over Russia. Russian plot to kill Zelensky. Okay, and let's change this name to Putin. Putin. And what do we get? 7 years. This nigga been ducking for a while. Survives alleged assassination attempt at Kremlin 1 year ago. So, look at this. 2 years ago, insane ways Putin survived assassination attempt. Going way back, but all the way up until today. 12 years ago. Assassination plot. 2 years. 1 year. 3 months. Putin breaks silence on Trump assassination bid. Something different. Let's get something recent. Anyway, point is, Putin's assassins, so that means they tried to get him. How long ago? This says 7 days. When did the attempt come?
Well, like a lot of these things, the wheels of justice have not turned very speedily. So there have been delays for 3 years in this process. The initial inquest was held, but now over the next few weeks, we're going to get the inquiry. And that's really going to give us a sense of, where the investigation is. There'll be statements from Sergei Skripal and his daughter, Yulia. We'll really get a much better idea about poisoning and the things that happened here in 2018. And it's starting today.
What? 2018?
that happened here in 2018. And it's starting today with statements about Dawn Sturgis, the woman who died after mistakenly rubbing the Novichok poison on her wrist, thinking it was a perfume.
Wow. Okay, so that goes back 7 days ago. They're inquiring something that happened in 2018. So anyway, the point, okay, ratchetness is ratcheting up. It's ratchet, okay? When you go to assassinate and murder, all right, and I'm going to get out, Salakia. Ratchetness. Who does this? The thief cometh not. Who does this? The thief. Who's a thief? Esau, Edom. This is St. John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, take your land, and to kill, commit this genocide, and take your land, and to destroy. You will try to build, but I'm gonna throw down. That's what they're doing over there. What is they think they're God over there. Bibi Netanyahu believes he's a God. He thinks he can rebuild and destroy. I am come, Salak, I'm going to read the whole thing. St. John 10 and 10, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly, clearly speaking of the elect. So anyway, we hope that the elect were edified. The ratchetness is ratcheting up all over the world. Attempted suicides. Some of them are about to strike and ratchet this thing up even more, right? And you can just see, but this is the climate of the world right now. The climate of the world is assassination attempts, right? Threats of I'm going to turn your country into a glass parking lot. Here's where we are today in 2024. And there's still a solid 2 months left to go. Will Jacob's trouble break out into full effect? It's already kicking off. All right, so with that, we'll keep our eyes out. We hope that the elect are edified, you brothers and sisters. Shalom.